Welcome to Appalachian Outdoors, your go-to spot for all things hunting, fishing, camping, and everything in between. I'm your host, Russ Cassady, and along with co-host Devin Kidd, we'll be coming to you from the heart of the mountains where the woods are deep, the waters run clear, and adventure is just a trail away. Whether you're a seasoned outdoorsman or just starting to explore the wild, we've got tips, stories, and gear talks to help you make the most of every moment outside. So grab your boots, pack your tackle, and let's head into the wild together. Hi, this is Russ Cassady with the Appalachian Outdoors podcast. I'm without my co-host Devin Kidd today. He's out on some business with his day job, which is, of course, is a reporter for the Floyd County Chronicle and Times. But we have a special guest on the podcast today that we wanted to get on here for a little while. He's been a pretty busy guy here lately, so we've kind of wanted to give him a little time. I've long argued that if you really want people to volunteer, if you want people to, get involved in something, outdoors people are the first ones you're going to come to because they will absolutely jump in, whether it's habitat restoration. But one especially big thing that I think outdoors people don't get enough credit for is being willing to pass this stuff down to the next generations. And today we've got with us Chris Ferguson. He's a co-founder of Casting for Kids. Some of our readers are very familiar with Casting for Kids. Some of you may not be. But if you're not, you should be. So Chris, welcome to the show, and we appreciate you taking the time to be with us today.
Hey, thanks for having me very much. It's good about getting the word out to these kids and while what's going on here, raise money for Shriners Hospital. It's just appreciate you letting us spread the word.
So Chris, tell me a little bit and tell our readers a little bit who may not be as familiar, what is Casting for Kids and Casting with Kids?
Okay, Casting for Kids is our organization is a nonprofit organization that we structured. My daughter is Faith Ferguson, the founder. I'm the co-founder, I call it. It was the dad that sat in the Shriners hospitals in the hallways for 18 years with her problem, and I said, you know what? I've got a lot of connections. I fish out on the road a lot on the pro side of fishing big events, and I've done it for a long time. Fishing major league fishing and bass opens, and I gathered a group of network of people that a lot of good friends, a lot of people had to gather around me. But Eastern Kentucky is what really showed up. I mean, we had an army of people around here that, where do you need me? How do I help? Each year I come back with a new group of servant heart people that gathers and comes in this. But it was started 11 years ago on that reason to give back to Shriners Hospital, raising money. At this date and time, we've raised around close knocking on $600,000. We give back to Shriners in Lexington, Big Sandy Shrine Club, Paintsville, Kentucky, the Temple in Ashland, Kentucky. I've been a Shriner for over probably 12 years now myself. And I sit on the board of governors at the Lexington Shriners Hospital now. So this went from a dad sitting in the hallways till now the dad gets to go back where it started for him and his heart and sit on the board of governors at the Lexington Shriners Hospital. But what we do with Casting for Kids is that's a model to raise money through adult tournaments. We put one on in Kentucky, which is packed every year, sold out 160 boats. I can tell you now we'll be done in 2026. At the end of February, or 1st of February, I should say, we'll have 161 boats right today. I'll tell you that. We're packed every year. It's sold out the first month of January. So it's unbelievable the passion and the heart live here of these anglers in this community. Then we go to Douglas Lake and we put on a big one down at Douglas. These two events is to raise money for sponsorship to get us to where we need to go. Then Casting with Kids is becoming way bigger than Casting for Kids. It's outrun it. So Casting with Kids, we started out the first year about 5 years ago with it. Let's have a kids tournament. So when we put that first kids tournament on, 150, 75-ish in there kids come out, we were trying to put this kids tournament on at the same day of championship day of the Kentucky event. Well, we was like, wait a minute. I can't get all these people on stage and I can't weigh all these anglers.
So yeah, obviously, you're trying to make this thing and it keeps growing. We laughed a little bit and I laughed a little bit because I've kind of seen this thing grow through our coverage of it. Um, you really, it started out as this kids tournament, but it really isn't a full blown event now, isn't it?
It's a festival. I mean, whether it it's a kids festival now, a fishing festival that we started 175 ish in there in that range. We had 1,600 this year. That's the biggest kids tournament in the United States of America, which you can say that in the heart of old Paintsville, Kentucky, at Paintsville Lake State Park. But not only did we have 1,600 kids come, we give them a brand new rod and reel, all of them. Thanks to Christian Appalachian Project, they give a bag of toys to all 1,600. Uh, T-shirt, wristband, a bucket. I mean, and what I was getting at just a second ago is we've got the best team, our board of directors here at Casting for Kids, and our army of people that come and want to help us. We can't do this without the Kent Rose Foundations, the Christian Appalachian Projects, the Walmart teams, the Appalachian Wireless, the Diversified team. I mean, I can name them all day, and we can't do this without all these people come together. And I say it all online is when we come together as one group and one voice, we're strong and can do anything.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened here with Casting with Kids is everybody every year I have more come, and I laid the parking lot out this year for like a festival event, and we outgrew it this year. And now I'm thinking, what in the world am I going to do next year?
Well, and not only that, but you guys have made a positive change to Paintsville Lake State Park because of your presence there. Tell us a little bit about the access that you all have kind of made out there.
About probably 4 years ago, I went to our judge here in Johnson County, Kentucky, here, Judge Mark McKenzie, that Judge McKenzie got on board. Not only he got on board the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, Kentucky State Parks, and Army Corps of Engineers. Everybody got on one page real quick about building the Casting for Kids boardwalk. That boardwalk is the most inspirational thing that you will see anywhere in this country. That my goal one day is to see it at every state park because our disabled children deserve the same opportunity that you and I and anyone else take advantage of mechanically skilled that we're okay, that you could just get out of a vehicle, walk down to the edge of the water, make a cast. Well, now that disabled child can go out to Paintsville Lake State Park, get on that boardwalk, go in a wheelchair down there up to the curb and make a cast. And that goes into the evening to shine Casting with Kids. That on that Friday evening, we had 125 special needs children that come out there and listen. It was unreal.
It sounds like that's the organization and all that, but it sounds like everything you guys are doing, and you're just pouring into these kids. Not only the Shriners, children, obviously, but also the kids there in the community. What does it mean to be able to do that?
It's everything to see the smiles and the little fellows that I got one. I always say that I got one. That's the best phrase that we can hear because when you hear that, that's the joy and overwhelming payback of what we do. Is I got one, and you see that smile and the overwhelming joy in that minute.
But you were saying that these kids, I mean, just seeing and hearing the "I got one," it's worth it all, right?
Yeah, it is. It's worth it all. That's our reward here in this community of seeing the smiles, the laughter, the high fives, the hugs. I mean, that's what makes us tick. And I had I've had a couple of kids in the last couple events I've done kids tournament that caught their first largemouth fish ever. I mean, how good does it get? I had a couple that catch the first bluegill ever in their life, caught it.
Oh, wow.
Had on picture, they're holding it up, that big smile. I mean, that even though if you're not an outdoorsman like we are and we love it, but you've got to appreciate that one moment that everybody don't have press, stress, running and scrambling. You're outdoors. It's the best mental health you could possibly do. And listen to the birds, see them eagles fly, it's just a relaxing atmosphere that more people should take advantage of.
Yeah.
It's just
So if people want to get involved with casting for kids or casting with kids, what's the best way to get in contact with you guys?
probably messages on Facebook on Casting for Kids Facebook page. Messenger is one way. They can contact me, and I don't mind a bit giving my phone number out, because if people bring a sponsor in or help somebody, my number, is 606-793-2894. And I think everybody's got it anyhow, so that's fine. But that's, they can, and how you could donate to this awesome cause is go to casting the number 4 kids.net. And that's our website. You can go and click on that and scroll down, and you can get on there, and it's you can donate any time of the year, because we take a check at the end of the year for all the proceeds we have left, money, and we give that. We'll take a check down to Lexington, Kentucky, present to the Shriners Hospital in person, and anybody's welcome to go with us that day and take a tour of the hospital. I do it on a Saturday every year, and we're honored to have anybody that's out there that would like to come and say, that's for real, and it is. How can I get involved? Well, you just come right on, message me or call or text, and we've got a spot for you. I won't turn anybody down. Let's come help or donate.
Right, 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 right. Well, Chris, I just want to say, in wrapping it up, I just want to say, thank you for all you and all your organization's done. It's meaningful in a bunch of different ways. It sends the message that outdoorsmen care. You're making an impact in kids' lives. You're making an impact in the Shriners Hospital children's lives. You're making an impact in the community and improving habitat. And that's all we can ask for from outdoorsmen. So, you're doing it right. Uh,
Well, I appreciate, and I've got the best team, and I want to keep going. I'm just a quarterback of the best football team that's established, and I tell them that all the time. I was like, you all are great, and I can't brag on you all enough, because our board of directors, that's Don Hughes, Jamie Collins, Tony Gullett, uh, Big Daddy, we call him Rick Daniel, pulls our trailer all over the place, and then we've got Tom Harmon, that's our chaplain. That's just the start of that core circle, but it goes into an army spread out of all these groups of people. And that's what makes it special, is getting everybody together on one page. And man, I tell you, the Paintsville Herald's been awesome. Wayland, shout out to Wayland, Paintsville Herald, you all, and what you've done to represent us through the years. I've got all those papers in my safe at home, and I've kept them, because I look back of how we're growing, and it's an eye-opening thing to me to say, now look here at this where we're at now.
yeah.
It tells the story, and people across the country is understanding, like, boy, there's something big going on there.
Yeah.
And this has helped get the momentum for the F1s. This has helped get the momentum for the structures and the hinge cuts and all the. Jason Russell with Kentucky Fish and Wildlife has been phenomenal, along with Chuck Mead. That's our commissioner of 7. And he's board chairman this year, Kentucky Fish and Wildlife. Shout out to those guys. I'm telling you, the staff here in Kentucky Fish and Wildlife in our area really want to make a difference. And Jason Russell is our biologist here local, and he has been phenomenal. I can't brag on Jason enough.
Well, again, Chris, we appreciate very much what you guys are doing. Keep us informed of what's going on. We're going to keep reporting it. People reach out to this organization. It's worthwhile. It's if you're looking for something to get involved in, if you're a fisherman like I am, you're looking for something to give to, something to get involved in, you cannot go wrong with these guys. I always make the joke that if you want to get a Shriner involved with something, just tell them it's for the kids. And if it is, they're there. And so, so I know they'll be there. But again, Chris, thank you all. Thank you all for watching another episode of Appalachian Outdoors. And we hope you can get some inspiration from this and get involved in your own way, or get involved with these guys as they do what they're doing. Thanks again, and Devin will be back with me next week or next edition, and we'll go forward. Thank you all.